My fiancé said, I'm changing my last name after marriage, but not to yours. Keeping mine is more feminist. I replied, modern thinking. Then I told the wedding planner to list us as two separate individuals cohabitating on all invitations. When her traditional family saw the wording and her grandma called asking, what kind of marriage is this? I, 31 male, was going over wedding invitations with my fiancé, 29, 3 months ago when she said it. I'm not taking your last name. I looked up from the proof. Okay. I'm serious. It's patriarchal and outdated. I'm keeping mine. That's your choice. She waited for me to argue. When I didn't, she kept going. It's about autonomy. Women shouldn't have to erase their identity to get married. Makes sense. You're really okay with this? Yeah. Progressive thinking. She smiled, kissed me. This is why I love you. You get it. That night at 11:43 p.m., I emailed our wedding planner. Change to invitation wording needed. Instead of request the honor of your presence at the marriage of, please use, invite you to witness the commitment ceremony of two autonomous individuals maintaining separate legal identities. She called me the next morning. I need to confirm this change. Confirmed. My fiancée is maintaining her separate identity and rejecting traditional marriage customs. The invitations should reflect that. This is very unusual. So is refusing your spouse's name. Let's be consistent. The new proofs arrived 3 days later. Perfect. You are invited to witness the partnership ceremony of two individuals choosing cohabitation while maintaining autonomous legal and social identities. No traditional unity customs will be observed. I approved them. 180 invitations printed and mailed within a week. My fiancé's grandmother called at 7:18 a.m. last Tuesday. My fiancé answered on speaker while making breakfast. I received your wedding invitation. Great. Can you make it? What kind of invitation is this? Maintaining autonomous identities? Are you living together without marriage? My fiancé's face went white. Grandma, it's just modern language. Modern? It sounds like a business arrangement. What do I tell my church group? Tell them we're getting married. This doesn't say married. It says cohabitation. Are you pregnant? Is that why you're doing this? What? No, Grandma. I'm very disappointed. I'll pray for you. She hung up. My fiancé stared at me. What did you do? Made invitations that match your values. You're maintaining autonomous identity, right? Yes, but her phone rang. Her mother, she answered. What in God's name are these invitations? Mom, your father's partners received these. Do you know what they're saying? That you're mocking marriage, that this is some kind of political stunt. It's about my name. I'm keeping my name. So you humiliate us with these insane invitations? No traditional unity customs? What does that even mean? It means I don't care what it means. You fix this today or the wedding is off. She hung up. My fiancée dropped her phone on the counter. You did this on purpose. I did this accurately. You rejected traditional marriage customs. I made sure guests knew what they're attending. This isn't what I wanted. What did you want? To reject traditions but have everyone pretend you didn't? That's called hypocrisy. You're twisting everything. I'm applying your logic consistently. If you want autonomous identity and no traditional customs, guests deserve to know. Her phone was ringing constantly now. Her sister, her father, her aunt, her best friend. She ignored them all and glared at me. Fix this. No. What? Fix it yourself. You made this choice. Own it. She grabbed her keys and left. Tires screeched out of the driveway. My phone buzzed. Text from her mother. We need to talk. Tonight, 6 p.m. Our house. I replied, sure. This was going to be good. Update 1. The family meeting showed up at her parents' house at 6 p.m. exactly. Her father answered. Didn't say a word, just pointed to the living room. Everyone was there. Her mother, father, both grandmothers, her sister, her aunt, and my fiancée sitting in the corner looking like she'd been crying for hours. Her mother started, sit down. I sat. Those invitations are being reprinted. Proper wording will cover the cost. Is she taking my name? That's not the issue. That's exactly the issue. The invitations reflect her choice. If she's keeping her name, guests should know what kind of ceremony they're attending. Her father, nobody cares about the name. They care about these ridiculous invitations making us look insane. Then convince her to take my name, and I'll reprint them as traditional marriage invitations. My fiancé spoke up. You're blackmailing me. No, I'm giving you options. traditional marriage with traditional invitations, or autonomous partnership with honest invitations. Pick one. Her grandmother, the church one, pointed at me. Young man, marriage is about unity, becoming one flesh. You can't have marriage without unity. I agree. Tell your granddaughter. She's keeping her name. That's not the same as rejecting unity. Isn't it? The name change symbolizes becoming one family. She's rejecting that symbol. So what unity is left? Silence. Her other grandmother tried. Perhaps you're being too literal about this. Perhaps she's being too selective about which traditions to honor. Her mother stood up. Enough. You will reprint those invitations with normal wording, or what? You'll cancel the wedding? Go ahead, save me the trouble. My fiancée started crying harder. Her sister put an arm around her. Her father, get out of my house. Gladly, let me know when we've figured out what we're actually doing. I left, got to my car, checked my phone, text from my fiancée. I hate you. I replied, you hate that I won't fix your mess. Not the same thing. She didn't respond, got home and poured a drink. My brother called. Mom said there was a family meeting? Yeah, they're mad about the invitations. The autonomous individuals one? That's hilarious. Her grandmother asked if she was pregnant. He laughed. What are you gonna do? Nothing. She wanted autonomy. She's got it. She can handle this herself. You're a savage. I'm consistent. 2 days later, her father called me directly. I'll give you $10,000 to reprint normal invitations and drop this. Is she taking my name? Why does that matter? Because I'm not paying for a traditional wedding for a non-traditional marriage. If she wants autonomy, fine, but I'm not lying about what that means. She'll take your name. Okay? She'll do it. Just stop this. Will she? Or will she do it under duress and resent me for the next 50 years? Silence. That's what I thought. No deal. You're destroying this family. Your daughter's choices are causing conflict. I'm just refusing to pretend otherwise. He hung up. That night, my fiancé showed up at my apartment. I answered through the Ring camera. Open the door. What do you want? To talk? So talk. Let me in. No, you walked out. You come back. We talk like adults. Through the door. She was quiet for a minute. Then, fine, I'll hyphenate. Why? Because this is insane. My family's falling apart. My grandmother won't speak to me. People are canceling. People are canceling because they don't understand what they're attending. Which is exactly my point. I'll hyphenate. Isn't that enough? Do you want to hyphenate, or are you doing it to make this go away? Does it matter? Yeah, it does. Because if you're doing it just to fix this, you'll resent me forever, and we'll be divorced in 3 years. So what do you want from me? I want you to know what you actually believe about marriage, autonomy, tradition, all of it, and I want you to stand by it instead of wanting me to manage everyone's reactions. That's not fair. It's completely fair. You made a choice without thinking about consequences. That's on you. She stood there for another minute, then left. Didn't hear from her for a week. Update 2. Things escalate. The engagement party was last Saturday. Her parents insisted we attend, despite everything. Show of unity or whatever. I got there at 7 p.m. Country club, about 80 people. My fiancée was already there, wouldn't look at me. Her aunt cornered me within 10 minutes. So these invitations, what's the real story? Real story is she's keeping her name and maintaining autonomous identity. The invitations reflect that. But you're still getting married? Debatable. Word spread fast. By 7:30, people were asking me directly about the invitations. Are you two really not becoming a family? She doesn't want to become a family. She wants to maintain separate identity. That's not what marriage is. I agree. Take it up with her. My fiancé pulled me aside at 8 p.m. Stop telling people that. Stop telling people what you actually said. No, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing yourself. You wanted to make a statement. Congratulations, everyone heard it. Her best friend approached. Hey, congrats on the wedding. Though those invitations were unique. My fiancé, it's nothing, just a printing issue. Me, not a printing issue. She's maintaining autonomous identity and rejecting traditional marriage customs. The invitations are accurate. Best friend. Oh, so you're not taking his name? My fiancé, I'm keeping mine for feminist reasons. Her grandmother appeared. Feminist? Is that what we're calling it? In my day, feminists burned bras, not marriage certificates. Other guests were watching now. This was becoming a scene. Random guest. So wait, if you're not taking his name, what are you doing? Me, cohabitating while maintaining separate legal identities. My fiancée. That's not, stop saying it like that. Me, how should I say it? Her, like we're getting married. Me, are we? Because marriage traditionally involves becoming one family unit. You're rejecting that. Her mother swooped in. Okay, let's all calm down. Her grandmother wasn't done. I've been married 54 years. We became one. That's marriage. This is roommates with papers. The party got quiet. Everyone staring. My fiancée ran to the bathroom crying. Her sister followed. Her father approached me. You need to leave. Your daughter created the situation. By keeping her name. That's it. No, by wanting contradictory things. She wants feminist autonomy at a traditional country club party. That's the problem. Get out. I left. Drove home. Poured a drink. My phone exploded. Texts from her side calling me controlling, manipulative, abusive. Then her lawyer sent a letter. She's demanding I pay $15,000 for reprinting invitations with appropriate wording, or she'll sue for emotional distress. I forwarded it to my lawyer. He called me laughing. She has zero case. What do I do? Nothing. Let her waste her money if she wants to file. But she wasn't done. She filed a complaint with my company's HR. Claimed I was harassing her and making her fear for her safety. HR called me in. I brought printed evidence, her lawyer's threat letter, screenshots of her family's texts to me, records showing she'd contacted me, not the reverse. She's trying to get me fired because I won't reprint wedding invitations. HR was silent for a moment. Then, this is a personal dispute. We're noting her complaint as inappropriate use of company resources. If she contacts us again, we'll pursue harassment charges against her. Got an email that afternoon. She'd been banned from entering my office building. That night, she showed up at my apartment. 11 p.m., saw her on the Ring camera. She was with her mother and sister, all three of them. Her mother, we need to talk to you. Me through the speaker. About fixing this mess. Your daughter's mess, not mine. Her mother, she'll take your name, okay? She'll do it, just reprint the invitations. Does she want to, or is she caving to pressure? My fiancé crying, I want to, I'm sorry, I was wrong. When did you decide this? Her, tonight, after the party, I realize now. You realize that your choices have consequences. That's not the same as actually changing your beliefs. Her sister, oh my God, she's apologizing. What more do you want? I want her to mean it. She doesn't. She's just tired of the conflict. Her mother, you arrogant? Good night. I muted the camera. They stood there for 20 minutes before leaving. Got served with papers 2 days ago. She's actually suing me. $40,000. All wedding deposits plus emotional distress. My lawyer's response was brutal. Plaintiff initiated rejection of traditional marriage customs. Defendant created invitations accurately reflecting plaintiff's stated values. Plaintiff's embarrassment over her own choices does not constitute damages. Further, plaintiff's harassment campaign, including false HR complaints and late-night confrontations at defendant's residence, demonstrates malicious intent. Defendant reserves the right to countersue for defamation and harassment. Her lawyer dropped the suit within 48 hours. Update 3. The aftermath wedding was supposed to be this past Saturday. Didn't happen. My ex-fiancé, because, yeah, it's done, texted me 2 weeks before. I can't do this anymore. Wedding's off. I replied. Okay. That was it. No phone call, no meeting, just over. Her family's been trying to get me to pay for deposits. Her mother called yesterday. You caused this, you should pay. I paid $12,000 in deposits already. That's my loss. We paid $18,000. Dress, flowers, venue upgrades. You paid for a wedding your daughter wasn't ready for. That's not my responsibility. You sabotaged it with those invitations. I made honest invitations. She sabotaged it by wanting contradictory things. She threatened to sue. My lawyer sent her a letter reminding her that her daughter already tried that and failed. Haven't heard from her since. The social fallout's been interesting. Her friends initially rallied around her, posted about abusive men and manipulation tactics. Then someone posted the actual invitation text. Comments shifted fast. Wait, she wanted to keep her name but have a traditional wedding? How is being honest about that manipulative? Sounds like she wanted it both ways and got called on it. Half her friends now won't talk to her. The other half are tired of the drama. Her job situation imploded. She worked at a traditional law firm. Made the mistake of posting about smashing the patriarchy and refusing oppressive name change customs on LinkedIn. Her boss saw it, called her in, asked if she was going to be making political statements during client meetings. She got defensive, said her personal beliefs shouldn't matter. He said, "Your personal beliefs that you posted publicly on a professional platform now reflect on this firm. We represent traditional businesses. Your stance is incompatible." She was put on probation, then resigned rather than face termination. Her grandmother, the church one, cut her out of the will. $175,000 trust fund gone. Her grandmother's reasoning, if she can't respect family traditions, she doesn't deserve family money. Her parents stopped helping with her rent. She had to move back in with them at 29. The friend group divided. Some took her side, most took mine, or just distanced themselves from all of it. Her ex-best friend texted me last week. "I'm sorry she lied to us about what happened, made you sound controlling. But I saw the invitations and your lawyer's response. You were just honest about what she wanted. She wasn't ready to stand by it." Several of her friends reached out with similar messages. Meanwhile, my life's pretty much fine. Lost $12,000 in deposits. That stings. But I have the money, and it's a cheap price for avoiding a disaster marriage. My job's good. Got a promotion actually, since I wasn't distracted by wedding planning. My family's supportive. My mother said, "Thank God you found out before the wedding." My brother's been telling the story at business school as a case study in cognitive dissonance. Makes me laugh every time. Her life? Not so good. She's living with her parents, unemployed, cut out of her grandmother's will, down to maybe 3 actual friends, and dealing with the social stigma of a canceled wedding where everyone knows she caused it. Last I heard, through mutual friends, she's been trying to spin it as he was financially abusive and controlling. But too many people saw the invitations and know the truth. Some people think I was harsh, that the invitation thing was petty. But here's what I know. She wanted to reject traditions without dealing with the social consequences of that rejection. She wanted the aesthetics of progressive values without the substance, and when I forced her to actually stand by her stated beliefs, she couldn't. That's not someone ready for marriage. That's someone ready for Instagram captions and nothing more. The ring's sold, got $9,500 back on the $11,000 I paid, almost covered my deposit losses. Not dating, not interested. Processing everything and focusing on work. But I don't regret it, because that wedding would have ended in divorce within 3 years, guaranteed. And that would have cost way more than $12,000. The invitations didn't destroy the relationship. They exposed that there wasn't a real relationship to destroy. She wanted a wedding, not a marriage. She wanted the party, not the commitment. She wanted the social approval without earning it. And when forced to choose between her stated values and her actual desires, she chose neither. Just blamed me for making her confront the contradiction. Some final updates on where everyone landed. Ex-fiancé, living with parents, job hunting, minimal social life, still claiming victim status. Her mother won't speak to me, blames me for ruining her daughter's life. Her father tried to get me fired through his business connections, failed. Her grandmother, church, wrote me a letter saying, "You did the right thing, marriage requires conviction." Her best friend, apologized, now friendly with me, cut ties with ex. Her sister, neutral, tired of the drama. My family, proud of me for standing firm. Mutual friends, 70% took my side after seeing evidence, 30% ghosted both of us, mutter. The venue kept our deposit but offered to let me use credit toward a future booking. I declined. Can't imagine bringing another woman there. My apartment's quiet, no wedding photos, no marriage, no disaster. Just peace and the knowledge that I dodged the biggest bullet of my life. The invitations were never about revenge. They were about honesty. About forcing someone to confront what their choices actually meant. She failed that test, and that tells me everything I need to know. Worth every penny of that $12,000.